Hey guys, so I'm actually going to show you some of the books that I have been reading and some of the books that I want to read for the summer and stuff. So these are the books I've read in the past, and they're kind of like my favorite books that I want to show you guys. So the first one is called The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. This is what the cover looks like. And I've probably read this book 5-6 times, no lie. Sarah Dessen is my favorite author of all time. Like, I have read every single one of her books. I almost own every single one of her books. And I can't wait till the new one comes out in May. I will probably be there the first day at Barnes & Noble, be like, I'm getting this book right now. So yeah. So this one is about a 16-year-old Macy Queen who has looked forward she has a boyfriend named Jason who's going away to brain camp, and she has to take over his job at the library or whatever. And it's just that it's about her summer and how she works at the library and she actually is very bored there, so she takes this job at a catering company, and they're just so disorganized and she loves it so much. So yeah, it's kind of like a love story too between this guy and her at the catering company. I don't want to tell you too much because it really is probably one of my favorite books. It makes me cry probably every time I read it, but yeah, I love it. So then the other two books, well, there's actually it's 3 books. Yeah, okay. So we have here Sunkissed and Crazy Hot. Actually, it's like a whole series. The first book in the series is called The Au Pairs. The second one is Skinny Dipping, then Sunkissed, and then this one, Crazy Hot. It's actually about these 3 girls that go to the Hamptons for a summer job to babysit for the whole entire summer. They become au pairs. And so yeah, it's 3 or 4 summers. It's 3 summers that they work there, and the last summer they're kind of all doing their own thing. And they're totally 3 different girls. One had tons of money, lived in the city. Her dad lost his job, and they lost all their money, so she has to take a summer job. And then the second one is from Brazil. And yeah, so she lives in Manhattan maybe and goes to school there. I think that's what it is. I read these a while ago. And the third one is from New England, and she's very dedicated to her work and everything like that. She's a straight A student. So yeah, they're definitely 3 different people. And the first summer they kind of hate each other, but by the end they become best friends, and year after year they just grow closer. So yeah, so those are definitely a summer series that you can read because they're all based on summertime. I've read them all and I love them all. So yeah, so those are some good books that I've read. And then these are the books that I want to read that I haven't been able to read yet. So I got this one. It's called Before I Fall. I got it for Christmas. It's by Lauren Oliver. Oh, I forgot to tell you, but the Au Pairs novels are by a woman called Melissa De La Cruz. So yeah. So Before I Fall is by Lauren Oliver, and I'll read you the back. It says, maybe you can afford to wait. Maybe for you there's a tomorrow. Maybe for you there's 1,000 tomorrows, or 3,000, or 10,000. So much time you can bathe in it, roll around in it, let it slide like coins through your fingers. So much time you can waste. But for some of us, there's only today. The truth is you never really know. So it says, what if you only had one day to live? What would you do? Would you kiss? And how far would you go to save your own life? So Samantha Kingston has it all. The world's most crushworthy boyfriend, 3 amazing friends, and the first pick of everything at Thomas Jefferson High. From the best table in the cafeteria to the choicest parking spot, Friday, February 12th should be just another day in her charmed life. Instead, it turns out to be her last. Then she gets a second chance. 7 chances, in fact, reliving her last day during one miraculous week. She will untangle the mystery surrounding her death and discover the true value of everything she is in danger of losing. So yeah, so this sounds really good. I can't wait to read it, like, till I have time to read it, actually. Probably over spring break I'll start reading it. It's a little long. And then the next book is called The Summer of Skinny Dipping. And I'll read the back again. It says, sometimes I still wake up shivering in the early hours of the morning, drowning in dreams of being out there in the ocean that summer, of looking up at the moon and feeling as invisible and free as a fish. But I'm jumping ahead to tell the story right. I have to go back to the very beginning, to a place called Indigo Beach, to a boy with pale skin that glowed against the dark waves, to the start of something neither of us could have predicted, and which would mark us forever, making everything that came after and before seem like it belonged to another life. My name is Mia Gordon. I was 16 years old, and I remember everything. So yeah, so this also sounds like a really good book. And then the last book is actually The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I love like teen novels and everything like that, but I try to always read a like American classic every once in a while because they're really good too. So yeah, those will be the 3 books that will be on, like, the next 3 books that I will be reading. Okay, so leave me comments below. Tell me what books you love and what books you're going to be reading soon and anything like that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.